Rachel Whittaker doesn't consider herself a seamstress, but she's well acquainted with a sewing machine. At 9 years old, Rachel's daughter Jamie Lee developed a brain tumour, and subsequent strokes limited her mobility on her left side.
Life-changing. The only way to put it.
It was years later that wearing a bra was added to a list of day-to-day tasks that Jamie Lee had to approach differently.
It wasn't really until she started to develop that I thought, oh, hang on a minute, this is something that she's going to need every day, and it doesn't exist.
With no suitable bras on the market, Rachel cut up her own, altering them to make a bra that Jamie Lee could put on independently.
You don't have to open up both sides, but you open up one side and you can actually get it on very easy.
How can the world let these people struggle for so long and do nothing? I have to do something. So that's why I made a whole business out of it.
And so, 4 years ago, Rachel started her online store, selling over 70 styles of accessible bras, even internationally. She's gone from handcrafting to an overseas manufacturer, but she still hand packs every order.
If what I did wasn't making an impact, we still wouldn't be around. And so it obviously is.
Rachel has sold thousands of bras like these to people all around the world whilst working a full-time job. But disability advocates say accessible clothing businesses need more support to remain financially viable.
And sadly, a huge number of those have closed back down because they weren't able to get into the mainstream retail space.
Former Paralympian Whittaker Yonkers says on top of dignity and independence, accessible clothing is more financially viable in the long term.
Someone being able to dress themselves every day compared to spending over $50 an hour for a support worker to do it, you're well and truly ahead.
Every girl wants to be independent with putting on underwear, bras.
And Rachel wants to see more businesses get on board.
I'm at the tip of an iceberg of a massive amount of change that could happen if people just thought about having their clothing and the garments that they're producing to be more accessible. It would make a massive difference. Cross your back, stay there.
Supporting women in more ways than one, Rachel is already making that difference. Isla Evans, ABC News, Bega.